Guys, you're watching a Shady Mob production. Make sure to follow the Shady Mob podcast where we break down all the latest content and talk about life. Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with my thoughts and review for One Piece episode 4. So realistically, so far after the first episode, really, it's been a slow build in my honest opinion. And again, I just thought the fourth episode was probably like the worst one of the series. Maybe it's because I'll be honest, I've caught up to all the dubbed episodes. I know what's happening in the series right now. I'm waiting for the dubbed episodes to drop so I can catch up on the Egghead Island arc. But I've watched almost all of One Piece, basically. So the way that these characters are portrayed and some of the lines, I understand they're going for a more realistic tone in the live action series. However, my honest thoughts, it kind of doesn't work. I feel like they need to embrace the full fantasy aspect of One Piece. I hated how they kind of killed Mary in the third episode, and they actually allowed him to like stay dead. He didn't come back to life. I liked how basically because of that they named the ship after Mary. Kuro is still alive. He's escaping. I wonder how he ties into the story later on. I wonder if he comes back in the season. I forget if he does. We get to also see the interactions between Kobe, Helmeppo. Also, I don't think they have named Helmeppo in this series yet. We've been introduced to his character in like I think the first or second episode when we went up against Captain Axian Morgan. I think it was the first episode. And then and then in the second episode, Kobe joins the Marines. But we never get his name actually mentioned in this series, or at least so far. I've been waiting.
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
For them to say his name. I just think that's strange. Realistically, I think the third episode was better. Third episode was a bit better than this one. The fourth episode, other than Butchie, the fat guy that dressed up like a cat, it was kind of dull. It was putting me to sleep. The Kuina sequences where we get flashbacks, I thought it was just riddled with bad acting and corny lines. I would have preferred them if they would have just been badass kids and just said, I'll kick your ass or some shit like that. Something a little bit more aggressive, something that might have just like made it more entertaining. I think they said butt back in the East Blue Saga. It's been so long since I've watched it, to be completely honest with you. But it's just little things like that. I thought they casted Kuina perfectly. I thought they casted the young Zoro kid perfectly. The choreography in their fight was actually fantastic. Realistically, this is going to be about a 2.5 to 3 star episode out of 5. Just my honest thoughts and opinions on it. I honestly hope it gets better. I think once we get into the Baratier and see what Sanji does, or get introduced to Sanji, that's when the series really starts picking up. I think right now we're kind of still building these characters. I hated a little bit. Well, I really did not like the whole Usopp not being believed, and then just the acting that portrayed like that, the entire scene, like the entire dramatic scenes with him. It's just, hopefully they raise the level as we continue through the series, right? But yeah, those are my thoughts on One Piece episode 4. The pirates are coming. We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with a trailer reaction to the newest Predator movie that will be coming out.
Guys, if you're into sports, wrestling, or just need some positivity and motivation, check out N1 from the End Zone and click on that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Guys, join me, Alex the Man Angelov, and check out A&A Radio, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest financial news, investments, banking, and personal finance. Check out the channel and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.